Okay, y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Angel, and I'm pretty much new to this, and I basically just want to do a video about my ex. He was a narc. He was abusive, disrespectful, verbally abusive, physically abusive, mentally, emotionally, like the whole nine. He was abusive. Um, so basically, I met him on the chat line. I was 19. He was 32. He was lying to me about what he had or whatever, but then I finally got the truth out of him, and I just said, fuck it, I'm already talking to him. So he didn't have no car and stuff, and I met him. So I feel like him not having the stuff he need as like a man, I think that really played a part in the way he acted, because you know he was staying with his grandma and his cousin, his girl cousin, and she had a boyfriend. So he would be over there a lot because, it's her boyfriend. She helping her grandma pay the rent. So why wouldn't she have company? Just like he had company, which was me. And he wasn't paying no bills. He wasn't giving her nothing on nothing. So why is that even a problem? It was a problem because he's insecure and he did not want nobody else basically around me. If it was a dude, he didn't want nobody else around me. And don't worry about that noise. They doing some work downstairs. I'm in an apartment building. I hope y'all really can hear that, but we about to keep this going, okay? Because I really want to basically expose him and basically just put it out there, like you can move past abuse, you can move past trauma bond, NARC, all that. You can move past the bull crap that he was putting you through. You can elevate, make money, do stuff you never did before, have fun, just live life to the fullest. Like, not hiding behind some man all up in his shadow, basically doing everything he telling you to do. Because that was me. I was weak, young minded, and basically just want to be loved. And I'm up here thinking that him acting all crazy and going on a rant and just basically acting a fool. And I thought he was just acting like that over me because he loved me and he didn't want to see me with nobody else. But that's not love. If he really love you, he don't have to disrespect you just to make you think that he love you. Or it's like, oh, I'm only acting like this because I love you. I don't want you all up in nobody else's face. I don't want. And I understand that, but it's a way to do shit. Okay, you're not about to have me all uncomfortable every time we going out together or whatever. We going to your sister's house and something like that. Anything like a family get together. If one of his girl cousins got dudes coming over, his sister, baby daddies, whatever the case may be, he's extra jealous. Like, I can't even go home to my own house, my mama's house, and hang out with my family, my brothers. And I was the only girl, so I had nothing but brothers, and my brothers had friends, and it was nothing but a house full of boys. But he getting jealous about that. You think I'm messing with my own brothers? Like, that's how at that point I knew something was mentally wrong with him. Like, and sometimes I did feel sorry for him, and I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like that's why I stayed with him a little bit way longer than I should have, which was 3 years. I kind of did feel bad because I'm like, dang, something must be mentally wrong with him. Like, he was a little bit slow up here, a little bit. Not slow, but he was more so street smart than book smart, if you know what I mean. Like, he wasn't. Anyway, but let me go anywhere. Going to a job, going to my mama house, going, just leaving the door, like getting away from this. If we're not in the same area and I'm not answering the phone and you not knowing exactly where I'm at, like, it's always a problem. You always think I'm cheating on you. You always think I'm up in the dude's face, like, because that's what he was constantly doing. He wasn't over the girl he was with before he started messing with me. Like, he tried to make it seem like he was, but he really wasn't. Like, he used to be talking on the phone with her right in front of my face. I'm in the kitchen cooking him breakfast, and he on the phone with her, and I'm thinking he's talking to somebody else, like just a dude or whatever, one of his friends. And I look back at the phone, and it's that bitch number. Like, no, that's not about to fly. And I did make it known that I wasn't about to just tolerate anything, because, that's why he straightened up here and there, especially when I got on him. But no, he thought he could just do what the fuck he wanted to do, while I sat there and took it. I don't know if he thought it was because of my age and I didn't have a car at the time in my own place and stuff like that. I just wasn't focused on myself. So I don't know if he thought that was go ahead to just treat me like anything. But baby, we got receipts. I'm exposing the fuck out of him because he had no business talking to me like this over a freaking car. So let me just tell y'all what these messages are about. Basically, he had to put his car that he bought in my name because he had fines he had to pay off and his license was suspended. So you cannot get a tag for your car while your stuff is suspended. So it had to go in my name for the time being. I thought that was cool. I thought, okay, it's just being here for a couple months and it'll go back into his name. But before that could happen, well, we tried to do it before, but it was COVID and we could not get what we need to get. So basically, he ended up getting pulled over and his car got put in the impound because he didn't have a valid license. So whoever name is in, you have to go down to that impound and get that car out. It was in my name. And by that time, I had already moved out of that city because, you know what I'm saying, this was going to be my first apartment that I'm about to get. And I had to make sure I need to do what I need to do to make sure I get my place. So never once did he come down here to come get me. Never once did he come even see my place or none of that. So I'm down here without a car and you basically want me to come running down there to you because you got pulled over and your car is in the impound. And so now you need me to come get the car out the impound. And did I do that? No, I did not, because you could have came down here and got me. I had to come all the way to you and get on a bus that has to go on the freeway and then get on another bus and blah, blah, blah to make sure you get your stuff. Why can't you come to me? I'm your girl. I've been your girl for 3 years. You don't even want to come down here to see my motherfucking place. You don't want to come down here to just nothing. You don't want to come get me. You didn't even have to come in. You could have just came and got me and we could have went to the tire bureau right down the street from my house. And we would have had all that situated before you got pulled over. But you wait until something like that happened for me. Oh, I'm supposed to come running to you and get your car at the impound. And mind you, when he had called me and told me about the situation that his car was in the impound, no, actually I ended up calling him because I just had a sinking feeling in my gut that something was wrong. And lo and behold, I called him and his car literally got impounded the night before. He didn't call me and tell me that shit. I called him and his shit was in the impound. And he was like, dang, I can't believe you called me. Like, I need you to come down here. I need you to come down here. I'm like, what the heck going on? My car in the impound and this and that. And the whole time he on the phone, with me, it's a female behind him talking crap. Like, not talking crap, but he was telling her, come here. I guess she was running away because he knew he was on the phone with me. And so he like, come here. And I'm like, who was you talking to? He ain't never tell me nothing. But I knew it was a female. And it wasn't even the fact that I was mad about him being with another female. I already knew that was going on. I knew he was cheating way before the fact that we was even, at that point we was over with. Like, we were done. He didn't think we was done, but I knew we was done. And so it wasn't about me feeling no type of way about it. It's just the fact that you always accusing me of doing something. You always talking about I'm in the dude's face, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But that's all you ever do. You're constantly in a female face. You never not with a female. Like, so you are all that accusing me and telling me what I'm doing, that's actually what you're doing. That's what you're doing. So he get to sending me all these messages talking about my family, talking about me, talking crap because he's so mad that he coming to the fact he realizing like, ain't she really not gonna give me she really not gonna get this card out of her name or come down here to get my card to impound and then go to the title bureau and switch this stuff so it can be his name. No, it's not that I didn't want to, it's that you didn't want to come get me. What man been with a girl all this time? That's all we ever talked about was having a place together, because that's one thing we never had was a place together, because he could not get on a lease with me and I couldn't just handle the rent all by myself, and I wasn't about to just put my name on the lease and you staying with me. No, our name going on the lease together, and his name cannot go on the lease because he got a record. He got a record and it's too recent for them to, you know what I'm saying, to let him live there. It would have to be like some kind of other like rinky-dink spot. That's the only place. And you really no, to even get on public housing, you got to pass a background check, and he could not pass a background check. So any kind of housing, not just public. He was trying to get public housing for himself, but I'm saying like our me and you apartment, like his name wasn't gonna be able to go on the lease. So basically, he was not about to be living with me, and your name not on the lease, because you gonna think that I'm about to be paying this stuff by myself, and I'm not about to be doing that. So basically, that's what all these messages is about. That's why he's calling me. He say, you stupid stinking bitch. I can't wait to get my tax out your name. See if I ever call you like you got the juice. I don't want you. Bitch, you know I'm trying to get this shit switched. And tell that nigga I don't want you. I'm not coming down there. I'm asking nice. I don't want you. Before I buy another car, come find that daycare all over Akron. So basically, he brought up the daycare because, you know, I was working for my sister and she owns a daycare, and he basically threatened me that he gonna come up to my place of work and disrupt a daycare. First of all, you talking about a place that has children from the ages of infancy to 12 years old. How could you let that come out your mouth when you have 2 children of your own? Even if you didn't, you are a man. You have nieces, nephews, stuff like that. What is you talking about coming up to my job for because of a fucking car? Your black nasty ass could have brought your ass down here and came to get me. You're trifling because of the way you speak to women. The way you spoke to your grandma, the way you spoke to your mom, the way you spoke to your sister, the way you spoke to your daughters. Like, that was totally inappropriate. Like, he used to be so vulgar and just say anything that basically comes to his little simple ass mind. He talking mess about people, but honestly, all you doing is projecting, because that's really how you feel about yourself. You don't even know how to handle your emotions, handle your anger. All you do is resort to anger. You never try to actually sit down and talk to a person and figure out what is the problem, or let's do this so we could, you know, get this over with and we don't have to go through this no more. It was nothing like that. It's always an argument. It's always a bitch, a stupid bitch, a dumbass nigga, or whatever the fuck. Like, it don't have to always be that way. I didn't deserve none of that because I was the one who put the car in my name for you. I didn't have to do that. I didn't even have my license, okay? I didn't have my license. I just was able to put it in my name because in Ohio, you can get a car put in your name and get 30-day tags without having a license. All you have to do is have a valid ID. And I had that, and so basically I put it in my name, and that was so dumb. I didn't put no money with that car. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't really have the money to do so. And when I did not buy a car. You know what I mean? I had I didn't want no car because I didn't want to do shit ass backwards like he do. Basically buying a car first and then going to pay your fines and shit whenever you basically feel like it, and you waiting until you get pulled over. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm not waiting. I'm not about to do that because that only make the situation, the process much worse. Cause you got to go to court, and how you gonna get there is you gonna get some gas money to somebody else, and hopefully they can go take you. And you ask somebody else to go take you, or what you gonna do? Like, so he said, before I buy another car and come find a daycare all over Akron and come find you and beat the fuck out of you, shoot the fuck out of you, me, and my sister. And then he said, dead ass mama. That's what he said. I'm going to put the messages on the screen. He said that. He said those words. I don't have to lie. That's just how he was. He was. Girl, why didn't I pour me no wine, honey? Why didn't I pour me no wine? I'm up here smoking this blunt. I need to. And I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. Like before all this, I'm 25 now. I'll be 26 next month. Victoria season. Let's go. Okay. I was 19 through the ages of 21. For real. Right before I turned 22, like a couple months before I turned 22, we stopped talking. Hold on. So this person right here, you see, this wasn't me. I'm a whole different person right now. I don't know who that was back then. First of all, I wasn't even putting myself first. I wasn't doing no self-care. I wasn't doing my nails. I didn't do no nails, makeup, lace fronts, and my brows, my lashes, like wearing jewelry, anklets, my feet done. Like I got on a cute little outfit. Like I just didn't do stuff like that. I just wore basic clothes. Like, I mean, I go to Rainbow here and there, give me some clothes, shoes, some stuff, City Trends, stuff like that. But I wasn't doing my makeup, my lashes, my nails, my toe. Well, I did my toes. I polished them, but I didn't go to the shop, get me a manicure, pedicure. I wasn't like, I just wasn't being the best I could be. Like, I wasn't hanging out with my friends, nothing. Like, I was just basically messing with him. And so he noticed that, and I feel like he took advantage of that, but girl, the bottom line is just basically put yourself first, man. Don't ever, man, love no man more than you love yourself for. Sitting up here doing all this stuff for him, and he basically not doing nothing for you, but licking it and beating it. I need more than that. I need more than that, and that's what it was a little bit. The head, the sex, whatever, like, because I wasn't really doing nothing with nobody all like that for me to, you know what I mean? So I finally got something good, I thought, and I was like, dang, that's, you doing stuff to my body I never really even done before. But that's not the only reason why I should stay with somebody. And then his looks, like he had hazel eyes, like his eyes were the color of like honey and sand, like they were really light. He had some good hair or whatever. Tatted up, But that ain't enough. That don't mean you a man. That don't make a man. Like, I'm looking at the features and I'm looking at, oh, he fine. But how do he talk to me? How does he treat me? How he gonna treat me a year from now? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking like that. I'm thinking he loving me because he taking my phone, hiding it, taking my purse, taking my wallet, hiding it, basically, so I can't leave the vicinity he in, so I could keep on putting up with the bull crap. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. We would be fighting up and down his grandma hallway, all throughout the apartment, like all outside, gas station, McDonald's, everything. Just get my car at your name before I see one of your family and do something to them. He just kept threatening me and my family. Like, this don't have nothing to do with nobody else but me and you. Why'd you bring other people into this? Like, you really trying to use a scare tactic to make me hurry up and come down there, because he never been down here. Never. He trying to scare me to motherfucking hurry up and come and do what you need to be done, because you need your Dodge Charger out the freaking impound, black and red Charger or whatever. Like, come get me then. You go everywhere else for everybody else, traveling all these miles with him everywhere. Yet it's a problem to come fucking 45 minutes on the freeway to come see yo supposedly girl that you been with me for 3 years. No, it was too much for him because he didn't want me to have this. He wanted me to need him. He wanted me to be asked out, looking for favors, looking for somebody's couch to go lay on, looking for him to come pick me up and go take me to a room, because that's all the fuck we did. I never had my own. As soon as I got my own, he didn't want nothing to do with me or it. Girl, that's all you gotta do is get you some money. He's not gonna treat you like that. He didn't have no respect for me. He thought I was a little girl, which I was, and he ran all over me. That's all, that's it. Fucking bitch. Come get my car at your name. Why you make me mad? So this the next day, well, the same day, just a couple hours later, from calling me a fucking bitch and telling me that you threatening my family, threatening my job, threatening all these people. He got some sense into his head, and he started he started at 2:10 p.m. July 7th. He was saying all that stuff, and then at 8:23, he said, fucking bitch. Come get my fucking car at your name. 10:14, he says, why you make me mad? You know I love the fuck out of you. You know I love the fuck out of you. Nigga, you don't even love yourself, nigga. The fuck? The camera over here, but I'm looking over here. But you know what the fuck I mean, okay? You know I love the fuck out of you. I helped you more than your sister did. You made sure I ate a given. You made sure we had somewhere to lay a given. You made sure I had a little bar of soap to wash my ass a given. You made sure I was always with you. I mean, what is that doing for me? Anytime I try to go do my own thing and make some money, he'll be forward for a little bit, but let him see one dude or whatever. He's extremely jealous. He was jealous AF, like messing around, making me jealous. Like, I'm up here trying to, I'm got me looking at myself different. Okay, Cardi. Period. You got me looking in the mirror different. think I making me insecure because you inconsistent. Like, what? I was never looking at myself weird before I got with him. Looking at my shape, looking at my butt, looking at my waist. Like, yeah, nigga, if you don't like what you see, why are you with me? First of all, you think I'm fat? You need that? You think I need to do squats? Okay, nigga, you can go get somebody else. The girl you had before. Going back to her. I told him that all the fucking time. Like, you ain't gotta be with me. We don't gotta do this. I used to be trying to leave a lot. Like, sometimes I wasn't, but sometimes I was. Like, I was really motherfucking tired of that shit. Like, you don't gotta be with me, and I don't gotta be with you. You know why I let us out the struggle. I made a way for us, nobody else. You about to make me cry. Like, you not about to cry with me. You about to cry because you know I'm not coming down there and getting that car, that impound. You know I'm not. At this point, you know I'm not. Like, for what? Why can't you come down here and come get me? I'm not. I didn't feel like doing all that. I didn't know the bus routes. I just got in the city. I don't know where the hell I'm going, and I'm not even about to try to find out. Why can't you just come and get me? Why? You had a whole girl. When I called him that day, he was motherfucking at the car lot looking at a car, and this the night after his car was named. He knew damn well that he wasn't about to get that car at the impound. That car wasn't nothing but a money pit anyway. Every time I turn around, he got to do something else for that thing. Do something else for it. It's overheating. It's doggone always at the car shop. It was a mess. Like, and your ass keep getting pulled over too. You need to go get yourself together. At this point, it ain't got nothing to do with me, it being in my name. You need to go get your else together. That's what you need to go do. What is you trying to drive for? You all driving all that night, hitting all these licks or whatever, and you ain't even all the way right. Like he had got his stuff all the way together, but then it got messed up again because, like I said, he always getting pulled over, and he definitely has stuff on him. Like, but that's a whole nother story. It just don't make no sense. Like, how can you ignore my phone calls? Do you really love that person more than me? What we've been through, but you love me though. I know. I know. First of all, I was at work all day. Like, when I first moved down here, I started. I started going to work with my sister. Like, she owned a daycare, so I was up in there for at least 8-9 hours a day. I'll probably leave at like 10 something in the morning and don't get off until 6, maybe 7 sometimes. And I used to ride with her, so I leave when she leave, basically. And so, ooh, this that good. And so that's what it was. And I went answer the phone because I'm at work. Ain't nothing to talk about. You ain't about to sit up here and be disrespecting me, trying to argue with me, and I'm up here him in some minutes like, nah, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Cause we should have had this together. I wish COVID wasn't going on because honestly, it would have got done because we tried to go get it. We tried to go do it. We tried to go get the car in my name or whatever before he even got pulled over and shit. That shit was closed. It wasn't no get no tags. It wasn't no going to the title bureau and getting the title because everything was closed. Like, because I mean, even when we went up to the E-check, they told us like it wasn't even no point in going up to the B&V because there was closed. COVID was going on, 2020. So I wish we would have just got out my name then because I feel like I wouldn't have been going through this. Like I wouldn't have been going through it. He probably wouldn't have got pulled over because his test was expired, and I didn't know why. If that was the reason, he told me that was the reason. I don't know why they would do that because everybody's shit was fucked up, you know. But yeah, I think he was I don't know what happened because I wasn't with him. So so the next day he like, so we over. I need you right now. I'm supposed to come before them. And I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling like that when I first had moved in, like a month before this. Because I mean, I ain't gonna show the messages of that. But I was, you know, I was actually still being loyal to him. Like I thought I was gonna really let him come down here. I thought he was gonna, you know, I thought because for real, before I moved in June, I had left in April. We had actually officially like separated in April. I left. We had a room. We was at that room for a long time. Like I had left the room and went on to my friend's house and my sister's house and stuff like that because I was about to just move anyway. So we went. We had separated, and we had leaned back up in June before I got my place, and it's, you know, everything was closed. And, you know, I thought since that we had that little separation for them couple months, I felt like I thought he was gonna be all right to come down here, but after I met him that day in June and went to the like I said, went to the B&B and everything, I just felt like it wasn't gonna work because I don't know, I just didn't like the vibe. It was cool, but I just felt like we wasn't like how we used to be. Like I didn't feel the same love I felt. I ain't even gonna lie. I was still talking to him. Like when I had moved in, I sent him a picture of my keys and everything. I didn't never tell him the address though because he never asked for it. I think I offered it one time or something like that, but I ended up just never giving it to him because he never like formally asked for it. But I sent him a picture of the keys, and he didn't text me back until a week later. I even tried to I sent him a video of it, and he didn't respond until a week later. Like I think he called though. I think he called because he called way more than he texted. He wanted to text her, although that's why you see like all of them is like broke apart. It's not a big paragraph. It's always pieces, like one sentence at a time, basically. Then the next day July 8th at 12:29. So a half hour after, so the day just started. And he just said, "We over. I need you right now." He was okay for those amount, but then he changed up again at 8:32 a.m. At 8:32 a.m. He said, "So you fucking with my nigga? Stop playing with me. What? Stop playing with me about my car. We both just gonna move on. Karma, motherfucker. I just want my car as I should aim. You can go back and live your life. You don't need me in it." See, he was always saying, I was messing with his dude or whoever. It don't matter who was in his life. He would say I messed with him. Like And I used to argue with him about it. Like, we used to really be, I used to be kind of upset that he used to think stuff like that. Like, why you always thinking that weird ass shit? Like, whatever you have been through, you need to go and heal, my nigga. And that's why I used to want to be breaking up with him, like, because you need to go fucking heal. You don't need to be with me. We don't need to be together because this shit is not working. Like, what the fuck? It was madness. Like, I couldn't even believe I was with him as long as I was. But I know I learned so much. Like, I know what I will not accept. I got boundaries, demands that need to be met, standards. Like, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not about to have no man treat me like any old motherfucking thing ever fucking again. Like, he ain't fucked it up for everybody, but he fucked it up for a motherfucker that's gonna try to disrespect me. That's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not about to be in love with a motherfucker that disrespect me. I'm not about to keep on letting you think shit okay. Allowing you to do nothing. I ain't letting you do nothing that's gonna disrespect me. And so, say you got my nigga down there. Why your name? He was saying why my name was something on Facebook. Like, I'm done. I just want to move on with my life. We not meant to be. And then I started acting like somebody else. Like, I act like I lost my phone because I was done. And I knew I wasn't about to come down there. Like, I thought about it long and hard too. And I just knew that I had to do something because, first of all, I should have kept that motherfucker for myself. That's what I should have did. But I didn't want that problem though. I knew it was gonna be a lot of, that car had problems. But I just knew I was done. Like, I was done, but I wasn't done. I ain't gonna lie. Cause, you know, a year later I ended up talking back to him. But that shit was done. After that though, I knew I was done. Like, it's I'm happy with where I'm at now. With just my mindset and everything I learned from that relationship. Like, I'm thankful for it though. I am. I'm glad I learned. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that no more because he was somebody that was broken, was heartbroken, and he really gotta heal. Like, he gotta love himself. He need to, you know what I mean, just put himself first. Like, he need to do all them things, the same thing that I need to do. Like, you know, it's sad because should no man be talking to a woman like this? Like, you laid in the bed with me every night. We did all kind of freaky shit. Like, and you acting like this towards me, like the woman that love you and will do anything for you, like, but that's life. That's what happened when you dealing with a narc. So I'm glad I moved on. I love myself enough to realize, like, enough is enough. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story. I know it's been long, but I ain't telling y'all half of it, like, not even a quarter. I'm just showing the messages that I still have in my old phone about the things he said. Like, I just feel like that had to be told to the world. Even though I talked to him after this happened, like I said, it was because I knew it. Like, he acted like none of that happened. When I tell you, he never brought up any of this. Nothing. Like, he was acting like a completely different person. Like, he was really trying to fool me like he changed. He never started acting crazy or nothing. He never started talking to me crazy. I just knew that he was faking. Like, he was just trying to get me to warm back up to him and start coming back around him, because he thought I was gonna fall for that and basically let him back in. And I could not do that. I seen through all that shit. Like, I seen through it. I know that I don't want to go back to that. Like, I don't care how good of a bond we had. Like, as far as when everything was cool, like, we literally was like best friends for real. And I'm not even gonna lie. But it would never, it just could never be, we can't never be friends. Like, that song, we really can't be friends. We can't be around each other, because it won't. We'll try to not just be, we'll try to just act like we friends, or we just cool, but it just won't work. And I know he just ready to go back to our old relationship, and he think he about to just talk to me crazy, and we about to keep on doing the same thing we've been doing. Just now I have grown up a little bit, and I got a spot, and I'm basically transforming somebody, like, not transforming somebody else, but actually stepping into who I really am. Like, putting myself first, doing my self-care, doing my makeup, my hair, my nails, my toes, my feet, everything. Just being the woman I really want to be. He wouldn't be able to be with me right now, because I'm not that girl no more. You're not about to just treat me any kind of way. You're not about to be acting jealous, insecure, none of that. Like, so you ain't gonna be able to be with me right now, ever. That ain't the kind of girl you're looking for. You need somebody weak. You need somebody that needs you. You need somebody that's insecure and all that. This ain't that no more. I'm not her. I'm completely different from how it was then, and that's, I mean, it's life. We all make mistakes. Like, we all have stuff we gonna learn from, whether it's a good or a bad experience. I mean, it's life, honey. And I don't regret none of it, for real, for real. I really don't, because I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't. I feel good. I'm happy. I am. Ain't no more crying every day. No more arguing. Ain't no more trying to find where to go and stuff like that. Like, just doing what I want to do, which is this. And I want to just not meet people, but reach out to people, and hopefully get a an audience or whatever. I want to see if I can find somebody that went through the same thing as me and can relate to me, and give me some of your experiences you had with men, and I don't know. And I just wanted to expose him for real. I kept his phone for a reason. Like, I'm glad I did, because he was going in. He was going in. He was very disrespectful. Like, you can't go no lower than that. You can't get no worse than what he said. Like, that's it. Like, so, girl, I hope you're not. I hope you don't have a man that's treating like that. Like, get away from him. Go live your life. Go do you. Go love yourself. Like, go make him so mad. Like, just be on your grown woman shit. Like, for real. Make them respect you. Respect yourself and love yourself, and you ain't gonna get nothing but love and respect from everybody else. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I will have the pictures in there so y'all can read them or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and Just don't be with a dude like that no more. Just move on from that. And if you never been through that, that's better. Like, because mentally I wasn't where I would needed to be. That's why I allowed that. You know what I mean? So I'm woman enough to say that. But I enjoyed this. Like the video, comment, and just keep being beautiful. Yes, okay?